Welcome to Align Trading, going over the analysis in the Discord today and the trades taken, as well as the price action of the market. The first thing that we saw in the morning, and I explained in the pre-market brief, was to be paying attention to the green and white tapering algorithms if we did not move any higher. And here those green and white algorithms are right here. That gave us that move down off of this head and shoulder right here and this inverse cup and handle that is forming with this handle at the end of the day that we will go over later. I was also explaining in the pre-market brief to be paying attention to the controlled selling algorithm that we have been seeing right here, this yellow and blue, if we wanted to move higher, and we did start to do that before seeing these algorithms right here. Once we saw those algorithms, we were also having to pay attention to if we were going to form a larger handle here with the yellow and the blue algorithms. So after we got this rejection from these algos right here, that is why we did not continue breaking any lower, because we are still controlled within these selling algorithms. Now we will go to the 1 minute chart and see the exact entries and exits I took before going over what to look out for tomorrow and how this algorithm right here, or if we reject and move down. Now on the 1 minute chart, I did not take any trades at the first of the morning throughout all of this chop or this move up right here, because I was waiting for possibly if this head was forming and a possible shoulder like this to bring us back down. So I was not chasing and being patient. Around 11:17 right here, I was posting in the Discord that we were looking for a possible tapering here because we were noticing this as well as this algorithm. And once again, you can see this algorithm right here that was no longer as strong. So when I saw that, I was looking for this possible inverse cup and handle that was forming here down at this 517 level. Now it formed a halfway one right here, which I actually took my first entry off of, and this head and shoulder, and protected at the base of it. Got the move back up here that bounced, and then took the rest of my position out here, except for a few runners that ended up getting stopped out up here. At 11:55, right around here, I posted to watch for this inverse cup continuing to form, and if so, if we got that handle right here, then we could continue to dump. However, we bounced off of this 517.57 level that we had been defending all morning, and it wasn't until later, which I'll get to, that we broke through this and gave me this other set of trades. But down here, the reason we got this bounce is because of this algorithm right here. If you can see that algorithm right there, that is part of the tapering and gave us this eventual move right here because of this tapering. After being stopped out right here and this tapering algorithm still being present, I said I will look for a re-entry. If this was just a stop hunt right here that stopped me out, I will look for the re-entry off of something that looks like this right here with the shoulders and another shoulder right here. And that's exactly the move that we got. We got this perfect shoulder, which I took my entry off of, protected my position right here at the base of this cup, and then the rest of it when we flushed through that 517.57 level that we were unable to flush through all morning. Today was a day where you had to have patience, and if you did not, you would have taken losses in all of this chop right here and would have gotten frustrated or even blown up your account because you were not being patient and understanding the levels and what had to be done in order to break it. So we needed this right here before we were able to flush this level and complete that inverse cup right here with this handle that we started to get at the end of the day, and then gave us that move down that eventually turned into this head and shoulder. Now we are trying to form this cup back up to this level right here. Taking a look at the 30-minute chart again, I'm going to explain what we are watching tomorrow now. So we are still within this handle right here, and if we want to form a larger handle right here before moving higher, that is possible, and we can form this inverse head and shoulder and then retest this 520 level right here. Now, if we want to break down, we see that we are starting to form with this green and white algorithm right here. We are possibly tapering here, so if we do decide to go down right here, watch for these liquidity levels that we can grab on the way down, or still be within this orange handle right here, and then see the blue and the yellow pick it back up with that inverse head and shoulder. The level that we stopped at today, you can see, is also this left shoulder, possibly here. And if we want to head back down from here, pay attention to that because of all of the liquidity right here. So if we go higher, we can start to grab this liquidity and possibly continue completing this cup up here at 524, or we can move back down before forming some sort of other shoulder right here and maybe doing something like that. We see the white and the green algorithm right here, but we also have to realize that this red pink algorithm right here of this larger bear flag that we are possibly starting to top out up here as well to go down with all three of these algorithms, and we may make a move down like that. And if that starts to happen, we have the moving averages right here. The 5-day has now crossed back above the 20, so we will look for an eventual retest as this trends up, or if we form some sort of inverse cup back down and want to dump again, getting below these moving averages. Now looking at the daily chart, as I was explaining in yesterday's video, this upper Bollinger Band retest we were looking for at 519 came very close today. So if we get that tomorrow, watch for that. Or if we test it right here and now come back down and then test the 5-day moving average again before we start a trend up like this, or we reject the top Bollinger and then come back below and restart the downtrend to go down. Thank you for watching. Be sure to subscribe, and I will see members tomorrow morning.